How do you make a child want to turn the page? It's a simple question, but it's probably the most important one when it comes to illustrating a children's book. Most people think an illustrator's job is to create beautiful drawings, and sure, it's a part of it. But beautiful isn't enough, because children don't fall in love with illustrations that are technically perfect. They fall in love with illustrations that make them curious, the ones that invite them into another world. Today, I'm working on a very special project. For the second time, I've been invited to create an illustration for Ajudaris, a children's charity based in Portugal. Every year, they publish a book filled with stories written by children, and all the profits help families in need. So, this project is about creating something with purpose, which makes one question even more important. How do I create an illustration that children will actually remember? Whenever I start a new project, I don't open Photoshop. I don't grab my iPad. I don't even start sketching. Instead, I spend time trying to understand the problem. Because if you don't understand the problem, it doesn't matter how good your illustration is. It will never achieve what it's supposed to do. In this case, I'm illustrating a story for children, which means my audience is completely different from my branding projects. Adults usually look at illustration for a few seconds. Children don't. They explore, they search, they notice tiny details you didn't even realize you had drawn. That's why children's illustrations need layers. They should reward curiosity. Every time a child looks at the page, they should discover something new. One mistake I made years ago was thinking the first idea is usually the best one. It almost never is. The first sketch is simply a conversation. It's me asking questions. What if the character stood here? What if the perspective was lower? What if the emotion was stronger? At this stage, I'm not trying to make beautiful drawings. I'm trying to make better decisions. And that's a huge difference. Every sketch teaches me something. Sometimes it confirms I'm moving in the right direction. Sometimes it tells me to start over. And both outcomes are equally valuable. And I've got to be honest with you guys. One of my favorite part is hiding little surprises inside the illustration. Tiny expressions, funny objects, small visual jokes. Most adults won't even notice them, but children do. And I think that's what makes children's book magical. They don't reveal everything immediately. They invite exploration. I still remember book I loved as a kid. Not because of the story, but because of every time I opened them, I noticed something I missed before. That's exactly the feeling I'm trying to recreate here. At this point, the illustration finally starts coming to life. But color isn't just decoration, it's storytelling. Color tells the viewer where to look first. It creates the rhythm. It creates atmosphere. It changes how the entire scene feels. The funny thing is, most people think this is where illustration happens, but in reality, almost every important decision has already been made long before the colors appear. One thing I always try to do during the process is stop thinking like an illustrator and start thinking like the person who's going to see this for the very first time. In this case, it's of course a child. Where will their eyes go first? Which character will make them smile? Will they notice the tiny details hidden in the background? Will they spend 5 seconds looking at the page or 50? I think that's what makes children's illustrations so fascinating. You're not just creating an image, you're designing an experience. Every little decision changes how someone explores the page. And even though I can't predict exactly what a child will notice, I hope they'll find something that makes them stop for just a little bit longer. And here's the almost finished piece. Looking at it now, it's easy to think this project was about drawing, but for me, drawing was probably the easiest part. The difficult part was making hundreds of tiny decisions along the way. Every pose, expression, color, because each one changes how someone experiences the story. That's something I love about illustration. It isn't just about creating images, it's about creating moments. Moments that make someone smile, laugh, wonder, or simply stay on the page a little longer. Whether I'm designing a brand, illustrating a children's book, or creating packaging, I always begin with the same question. What problem am I trying to solve? Because once you have the answer, everything else becomes much easier. Guys, thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And see you next time. God bless you.